Hey guys, this is MK Ultra with another blunt reviews, and today we're going to be going over the White Owl White Grape. You know, the intense pleasure of a flavored smoke. We went over the other White Owl Green Sweets. It was a terrible blunt, I'm not even gonna lie. This one, very good. It's awesome. It's really soft in the pack. The other was soft, but when I pulled it out, it just dried right up. Still a little thick. They are a little thick. They're not as thin as the Swisher Sweets usually usually are. So it rolls well. It splits nicely. I've already actually used one of these, so but we're gonna roll one of these up today. It's very like I said, it's kind of thick, so it's kind of stiff. So it makes it kind of hard to stick. But it should be fine. It broke up nicely. You know, guys, I wanted to go over a couple things today. One thing is you see me with all these blunts, and I want to talk about the things that you can do with your blunts, the blunt guts specifically. All right, so once you split your blunt, what you can do, actually, especially you have like an outside garden, you got a lot of pests and things like that. Some people have, pests in their garden. Best thing to do is to boil some hot water, grab a strainer, put your tobacco in the strainer, then pour some hot water over top of that tobacco. Catch it in a cup or bowl, and put that in something like a sprayer, and spray it on your plants. Spray it around your plants. Try not to spray it on anything you're eating. Like if you're spraying tomatoes or anything like that, don't do that. Spray it around the base of the plant to get rid of the bugs and things like that, because that will drastically decrease your bugs. You can also use a nice little solution of Dawn and water. Like, I mean, literally just about this much of Dawn water. Shake it up. It does the same thing. But, in this case, we're talking about tobacco and how to reuse your tobacco. So you can do that, strain it and all that, and put it around the base of your plants. Another thing you could do is you could just put it down around the base of your plants. You don't even have to put it in the spray or anything like that. Just put it around the base of your plant. Try not to put a lot there, but you could put it down, and it will change the pH of your soil. So you need to check all that. You need to keep checking your ppms and all of that. Check your pH, things like that. So very important. What to do with the wrappers? It's a lot of DIY stuff out there. People make purses out of them. I've seen people make cups out of them, put them around like the, mugs or something like that. I've seen them make clutches out of them. I've seen people make art out of them. I've seen a ridiculous amount of things that people have made with the actual packs because they are shiny and they come in a lot of colors. So it's really, pretty cool to see what you can create. Shoot, man, that's Ashley Smith. Shout out. She told me about a guy out in California who takes all his blunt roaches and he makes beautiful portraits like the Mona Lisa and things like that. His blunt roaches, he peels them apart, when they're real small, and then he puts them on a canvas in a way where it looks like modern art pretty much, and amazing. Again, shout out Instagram, shout out Ashley Noel. Anyways, let's go ahead and fire this up. It rolled very nicely. It actually stuck very nicely. So we're going to hope that it sticks all the way through, because sometimes the heat of the smoke will make it start to unravel at the seam right there where you've actually closed it up. So let's go ahead and check it out. Another thing I want to touch on today is my name. I debated whether or not I was going to do a video on this. I wasn't going to do a video on it because it's a little controversial. MK Ultra, if you didn't realize, was a mind control program that was run back in the day. Our government used psychedelics, psilocybin, things like that, which is the main ingredient in mushrooms and a couple of other compounds that past the blood-brain barrier that actually, give you the hallucinogenic effects. They developed super strong strains of marijuana in order to make the brain pliable. If you didn't know, at the same time that the MK Ultra program was being ran, the hippie counterculture came up. If you didn't know, the hippie counterculture was not, it was not some, it doesn't burn very evenly. I don't like that. You see me, I have to continue to fix the blunt, that's not a good sign. But anyways, during the same time, mind control programs are going on. Our government was figuring out ways to control people's minds with super strong psychedelics. And they figure out a way how to do that. However, it made you crazy, some hardcore disassociation, things like that. And it was actually, struck, and they stopped funding it and all of that. However, there's some that believe that the MK Ultra program continues to this day. And in fact, most of the people who are in entertainment, there's a big, conspiracy, but they say most of the people who are in entertainment are being controlled. Miley Cyrus, blah, 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 which is why at a certain age, most of these kids go crazy and they start, freaking out, and, you see them showing their hoo-hoos and stuff like that. It's because their psyche is so damaged from being controlled, and there's so many different forms of this person inside their brain. Most of these people end up with multiple personality, which is why you can get Nicki Minaj and her weird alter ego that she had, and she talked all weird, and you have Sasha Fierce with Beyonce. All of that is a product of MK Ultra. That's where I get my name from. Sorry, I just thought it was a really cool idea. Nobody was doing it. It was right there in front of you, in front of your face. So, I just assumed the name MK Ultra and assumed all that came along with that, which is a lot of mind control, a lot of my voice. I've heard a lot of people say my voice is very hypnotic and, things like that. So I just, MK Ultra was the perfect, I've been Bliss. I've been, different names, and I've settled on MK Ultra now. But that's where I get my name from, and that's why I call myself MK Ultra. I am very into that. People have studied for centuries for some reason on how to control people, when all you got to do is just be nice to people. You just got to be nice to people. You don't need a program called MK Ultra to control people. Just be nice, and people do whatever you want them to do. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Some people don't like it. Some people, Illuminati or whatever. It's a cool concept. I do music as well, so the concept is in my music. That dark mind control. I want you to do what I want you to do type, deal. So yeah, that's it. That's MK Ultra. All of these programs stem from Nazi Germany. They paid scientists, instead of killing the scientists when they came over there, and the same scientists that were doing human experiments on twins and things like that, and doing experiments on longevity of the body and how much freezing weather the body could take and how much excruciating pain the body can take, things like that. These type of scientists. Instead of getting rid of them, our government decides to employ them. Hey, why don't you come over here and do the same thing? So, you get Operation Paperclip, and you get a whole bunch of other different operations that were under the radar during the time, because of the Black Ops program, or the Black Ops programs, multiple programs that are funded by your tax dollars that you don't know about, that you can't know about, and that you'll never know about. But anyways, I shouldn't have to light this blunt like that. I shouldn't have to. It tastes like white grape, but it's really terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. I want to put it out. I'm not, because it's my medicine, and my eyes have actually been hurting lately because we have that overcast, and it really it does something to my eyes, and it makes them hurt really bad. So I'm not gonna put it out, but it's a terrible blunt. But I knew that. White owl, I'm sorry. Pas mal. That's what you are. Pas mal. That's French for not bad. I shouldn't even call you not bad, but I should call you bad because everyone that I get is just deplorable. But anyways, MK Ultra, another blunt reviews. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. I have a new PayPal donation. If you'd like to donate, you're more than welcome. $1, $2 is okay, man. You know, all of the proceeds go to making this channel what it's supposed to be. I get a lot of tips. I get a lot of questions throughout the day about certain things. So I'd like to just be able to cover those things, but you know, you gotta have that green to make it run. So I've put a lot of time and effort and money into what I'm doing. So now, you know, guys, if you like the channel, you like the content, and you're subscribed or anything like that, you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like, comment as well. Donate. It's very easy. Like I said, $1, $2. It doesn't need to be anything else. Pay for the blunts, pay for, you know, the medicine, whatever you want. I'm getting a new camera soon. We're gonna have better interviews. We're gonna get more people to help out with this project because it is a pretty cool project. Will over at Twitch, my boy Unsold.